Wu-Tang, bow! Wu-Tang, bow! Wu-Tang, bow! Wu-Tang, bow!
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here, guys. Welcome back. We are jumping in to Mass Effect 2. I am very excited to be continuing this game. Or starting this game, I should say. Sorry, I meant to just say this Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition, not just any Mass Effect 2. So I cannot wait to get going with this. We finished Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition a little bit earlier today, and I was originally going to leave this till next week, but I thought, you know what? It's been a minute, and I want to play this game. I know I'm not going to be back till Tuesday due to the long weekend, so I'm going to go ahead and start it, send you guys off, at least with a bit of a teaser into Mass Effect 2, get you hyped for the next part to come out. So I had some time. I finished all my recording earlier than I originally planned, so, you know, that's awesome. I'm very excited about that. Sorry, guys, I'm just making some settings changes. It's weird. Whenever you minimize this game, it seems to, like, actually minimize it, so, yeah. But yeah, it's great to be back, and I cannot wait to start Mass Effect 2. Overall, probably one of the best, or the best all-around game in the franchise. Story-wise, maybe not. I guess it depends who you ask. But yeah, I know you guys have been loving Mass Effect, so I cannot wait to continue the franchise with Mass Effect 2. So we're gonna kick this thing off with a bang. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, say what's up in the chat, and I will return the favor. You guys know that's how we do things over here. Anyway, let's go ahead. Ooh, all I did was scroll, and that counted as a button click. All right. Well, anyway, let's go through the chat. See what I mean? It minimizes, cuts the music. So let's just go through the list. Say hello, and we'll jump in here. What's up, Abdul? Hey, Adam. Hey, Beshlo. What's up, Max? Hey, Alan. Hey, Grant. Sorry, man. If I could say your name, I would definitely attempt it, but I can't. I'm sorry. I don't even know how to pronounce it. What's up, Darkness? What's up, Gareth? Hey, Corsair. Hey, Tyler. Hey, King. What's up, Alan? Hey, Jonathan. Welcome. What up, Gareth? Hey, Camilla. What's up, Nicholas? Hey, Caesar. How's it going, bud? Hey, I don't know if I got you, Eliza. I don't think so. What's up? What's up, Vulcan? Welcome back. Hey, Duck. How you doing? Welcome. What's up, Dan? How you doing? Holt, what's good? Aaron, what's up, man? Larry, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much. I did do a test. I changed all my settings. I made sure everything was golden. Everything's up to snuff. And if you go, here's the funny thing. If you go to new game and you go to import, it does have my save, but look at my level. It says I'm a 55. So my level 28 was the equivalent of a level 55, which makes sense. I would almost guess that level 29 would have been 57 or something like that. I don't really know, but the thing is, in order to properly import the character, you actually have to beat the game. So if I were to I remember the first time I played Mass Effect 2, the very first time, I remember I made a mistake, and I'd finished a game and started and did a new game plus with the same character to try and get the level up. Guess what happened? I had no saves, and because this only takes imports from finished games, as in you've watched the cutscenes and you've done your thing. You've literally, so you went through the end of the game, you beat Saren, and you saw the credits roll. That counts as an ending cutscene. So my best player with all the stuff done, I was mid-game, and I literally had no time to beat Mass Effect 1. So I literally loaded up, I remember I loaded up my my Insanity run through of the game, which I basically did next to nothing, which really sucked because none of the imports really came over to Mass Effect 2 when I wanted it, like I wanted to. Like all the things that would have had an effect never did. Not in my Let's Play, mind you, but this was like when I played it on my own time. And I remember it was like, oh my god, so this is going to be a severely different mission, so, or a different run through. But now that we have all of it, it literally covers everything. So even though we're at 55, we did everything in the game. It doesn't matter. So we're going to go through with it. And let's do it now. So, Dan Shepard, level 55. Let's go. Literally, we did 100% of all missions in that last game, ladies and gentlemen. So, that's pretty awesome. Oh, whoops. So, current settings. I've already changed difficulty to veteran, which is 1 up from normal. That's what we were running on yesterday. Or, sorry, with Mass Effect 1. Auto level up is off. I've turned subtitles on. Squad power usage. I don't know why you would turn that off. It's only defensive. I want them to go ham on them. I guess it's for people who want to control it a little bit more. so they don't waste them when they need them. You know, sometimes you'll try, I want someone to use this and this, because in this game they've made it so you can actually add your teammates, your squad mates' powers as a part of your own, so you don't have to click it. You actually assign a hotkey to it, so it's really, really handy for that. And it almost treats it like you're the one who's got the power, so it's almost like you just have to have someone in your party that has that ability, and then you can go ahead and just kind of do their thing. So anyway, all right, so let's just go through everything that it's bringing over. Rank is 55. That's kind of redundant. Military specialization, I'm a Vanguard. Psychological profile, Paragon. Status of Rex, he survived. These are anything that's going to affect this game. Messing in action, Ashley was killed on Vermeer, unfortunately. Council seat, the council was saved by Shepard during the attack on the Citadel. And the council seat went to Captain Anderson. So those are the major things. There's going to be other things that are going to come into fruition, but these are just the main story things that make a change. Like ergo, you know, having, instead of Ashley being mentioned, I think you do see Ashley in a DLC briefly in this one, but I think Caden, it's the same story. It's just kind of a reverse role. Anyway, let's do this. What's up, monkey?
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earn humanity membership in the prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicated all organic civilization every 50,000 years, have returned. Recall the rumors the Council has sent Commander Shepard to end the Normandy. See, you can't finish it. They always did it too fast. Hated that about it. No, of course not, monkey. This is my job after all, right? This is how I earn my living.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
It's pretty savage they put Liara in Ashley's armor. Like, come on.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Shepard.
Liara, go. Now.
Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Man, people are dying like crazy. This game is still loud too. I turned it down, it's still louder than Sid. Over the dialogue, like the sound effects and music are just like thunderous. Alright, I'm just gonna make a modification. Sorry guys. Just a little bit. I didn't turn it down that much. I wasn't sure if it was any different. Drop it to 70. Alright, can't save, can't do jack, so let's just continue. Yeah, they really updated the controls. I think they made shifts.
Mayday!
Oh, no, they didn't.
This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Dude, oh my god. I remember seeing this for the first time. It's like so sick. It's so annoying about this is like the Normandy didn't really go down in a blaze of glory. It went down in a, oh shit, where did that ship come from? Brat 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 boom boom boom. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing good really came of it.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
I understand Joker's thing though. Like if like you lose your car or something, for me, like I would be so sad. Normandy's a sitting duck.
Watch the arm.
His little, I'm surprised that grabbing the arm like that didn't break his bone with his frolics.
Commander! Shepard!
Like, can you imagine playing this game and be like, what the hell just happened? For the first time. What's up, Bill? Lion, I'm not gonna do that just because I'm doing Paragon. I'll do that when I do my Renegade run, though. Don't worry. Like, that girl just, like, she comes back for more. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events. Sure. I don't think we need to do this, but I don't remember
Just
looking at
another
this.
routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. A dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations.
They skip Pharos?
It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
I'd actually never seen this intro. This is like a Genesis DLC. It usually just skip to this. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you joined during that little intro, I just didn't want to talk over it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition starting up. Don't forget to leave a like.
Has been recovered.
Say what's up.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
What's up, Red? Hey, Blood. No, Zed, it's not. I played Mass Effect 2 so many times. I played all the Mass Effects many, many times. Yeah, it was material. New intro, or an extra intro, or whatever. So, I figured I'd show it. Why not? What's up, Jonathan? What's up, Jason? Hey, boss. Alright, now we get to go and recreate ourselves. Mission in action. Save your crew from an overwhelming attack. That was the first achievement. Accept imported face. Obviously, I like the default Shepard the best. Some people don't, but I'm all about the default Shepard. It seems to make the most sense to me. Alright, but we can change it if we want. If we don't want soldier. So they've organized this a little bit differently. See how they've done... No, well, these are the soldier-based classes, and these are the ones that mix with it. Sentinel's a mix of these two together. See how they've organized it this time? So soldier is all weapons. Infiltrator is like... It's like... Infiltrator is like tech and soldier. Vanguard is soldier and biotics. And Sentinel's a mix between biotics and tech. Adept is full biotics, and engineer is full tech. So, really, this is your chance to change it up. A couple people asked me that. I could continue with Vanguard. You can look at your training, though. I might switch it up depending on what I want to do. Biotic charge, which is pretty fun. Pull and shockwave are your defaults. Your weapon training is shotgun, heavy pistol, and SMG. Ammo is incendiary and cryo. Ammo training, the incendiary is so money, but that's a new perk now. Soldier gets adrenaline rush, concussive shot, both very good. Weapon training is basically everything. Ammo, incendiary, cryo, and disruptor. Infiltrator gets tack, cloak, incinerate, which is so good, by the way. AI hacking. Weapon training, sniper rifle, heavy pistol, machine gun. So you tag out the shotgun for the sniper. Ammo is cryo and disruptor, and then we've already done that. Sentinel, tech armor, throw, warp, overload, cryo, blast. Both all very handy stuff. Heavy pistol and machine SMG for the Sentinel. So they can actually use an extra weapon in this one. Adept, singularity, warp, throw, pull, shockwave. All excellent ones. Heavy pistol, submachine gun. And then this engineer. Combat drone. I don't really like the engineer class that much. I've never used it. I think I tried it, but I didn't like it. Combat drone, overload, incinerate, AI hacking, cryo blast, weapon training, heavy pistol, machine gun. So these three only get the heavy pistol and SMG. So I'm thinking I want to do a soldier blend. A lot of the times when I play this game, I just go straight soldier, because in this game now you can actually get biotic powers from doing missions. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It really just depends what you want. I found I use whatever, like, very specific things. I don't really like pull. Shockwave is good. Biotic charge is okay. Essentially, it's like a biotic sprint towards an enemy. It's pretty crazy. But this one has a few different things. It's got no biotics. I want to do some sort of biotic, but I don't know if it makes sense to do. I'm kind of leaning towards soldier, honestly, just because I know in this game you can pick up biotic powers. I know you can do that. So it's funny because the amount of like biotics I use, the biotics are so cool in this game though. So it's almost like an adept, but you have to use nothing but. That's the thing. I mean, you got your pistol, but it's redundant. You know what I mean? That's true. I mean, that's true. Like full, but like maybe I should just continue the Vanguard and just go Vanguard throughout, because that's what I was. You know, I lose my. I don't get to use my AR, or sorry, I don't get to use a sniper. I think it's different. Fuck. Incendiary is good, but I don't really like pull. Pull's okay, but I'd rather have throw. Does Adept have throw? Yeah, see, I wish I could tag it in. I could learn more stuff. But maybe I should just I've already done the soldier for this on my channel, so maybe I should just stick with Vanguard. We'll stick with Vanguard, why not? I'm cool with it. Alright, Origin Space or War Hero, Vanguard. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go. Let's do it. That's true, I know, but...
On the monitor, something's wrong. He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
They brought a dead man back to life. That's pretty impressive.
Wake up, Commander.
I like how he's got all these scars on his face.
Hear me. Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
I'm excited for this. Because I know you could pick up... I can also pick up a soldier. I'm a level 4. You get that? You get started that way because... I I think because I imported. I think you get a boost because you're imported. So you get a little bit of a Paragon boost because I imported as well. Incendiary, I remember they kept this super simple. I totally forgot about this. The powers and everything got super simple. Incendiary ammo is so dope. I think, okay, charge is up. I can't get any of these until when? Shockwave rank 2. Christ, charge rank 2. So I'll get charge and I'll get shockwave 1. Cryo ammo probably requires incendiary 2. What is pull? Shockwave 2. So I gotta make a choice. I either go shockwave 2, and then I could get pull. You know, let's do that, and then we'll get pull. I'll save incendiary ammo. There you go. That's a good all-rounder. Now we have access to all of our biotic abilities at the moment, which is dope. All right, I'm just gonna make a save. First save of the day.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now.
Shit.
Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
I'm fine.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
I'm on it. What did you guys prefer? Did you mind the clips? Like the magazines, or did you guys prefer it when it was just overloaded?
Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
The movement and combat was so fluid in this game, but honestly, because they redid Mass Effect 1's combat, it was so much better. I think I did too. The clips were faster. Wait a second. I might rearrange this. I think I'll go. That seems fair. We'll start with that.
Can't get a look.
I'm gonna use this. Boom! Oh, so savage. Make enemies scream as they fall. Come here, bitch. They made it so that they were kind of like heat seekers. That's what I loved about them. Now you can choose the lights in your armor. You couldn't do that before, I don't think. You know she did.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mix distracted for long.
Grenade launcher.
Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Okay, where's my G now? Okay. Oh, there it is. I forgot they added new heavy weapons. Woo! You know we did.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
It's been a while, so. Come on.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard.
Man, it looks super clean. I love the carbon fiber on his armor. I love what they did with his armor too. There's a lot of shit to look at. Alright, you gotta go this. Oh.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are...
Log update.
Oh shit, sorry.
This project is
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Alright, we'll get this one going. It's always nice to listen to logs.
The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Yeah, I don't think so, bud. I remember the cane. That thing is beast. That's that, like... Isn't it like a long, like, isn't it like an LMG or something? And it's got like the red or the black and yellow checkered pattern on it. All right, that was a bit overkill, man. I don't think you needed to do that. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a doctor.
I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen.
Looks so good, hey?
She's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or
All your like cuts and bruises and things, all the scars, they repair themselves as you go Paragon, but if you choose Renegade, they get broken up and they glow even more.
Incoming.
Oh, it's a nuke launcher? Alright, my bad. Couldn't remember what it was. Jacob! Whee! Hold up.
Have a nice trip.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now.
Let's have a
I'm Jacob
conversation.
Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Same kind of thing, Bill, yeah.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
We have a few questions first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
I'm a biotic too, dog. We'll get along. I've always liked Jacob.
That's it.
And you could combine abilities.
Gun! You're falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Yeah, I did notice that. They changed, they had an updated face in Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition, but this one is the same, so it's slightly different. Because, I mean, this face looked better than the original because there was less detail, but even then, there wasn't that much. The detail would look pretty good for an 07 game.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Alright, let's just check. I remember you could literally have this set the entire time if you want. Anyway. Let's go to the squad, because we got Jacob to level up. He's got very similar shit to me, but because he's a secondary, because he's he's a, what do you call it? He's my squad mate. It's a little bit different, but he has barrier and I do not. Alright, so I'll probably try and get his, wait, what does this do? Health and boost. Barrier, I think, comes from a pull upgrade, right? Oh, right, you don't get it until their loyalty. That's what it is. You get their loyalty mission. That's all I can do for him right now. Almost forgot about that. Alright, bud. Let's proceed. I'll just make sure I get this. Wait, hold on a second. Journal. Awakening. Okay, let's go. And they made his sprint last a bit longer as well. That was always the downside.
This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Collision proximity warning.
Oh, well, let me do it. Wow, one headshot. Get a lock! Damn it! Yeah, I forgot they ditched the manual health and they went with like a more modern regeneration.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs.
Sorry, first we gotta check the logs.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Okay, let's bounce. Gotta get all the codex if you can.
Shepard, down here!
Hold on. I'm a little busy. Checking out shit.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station.
Unity!
Thanks, Shepard.
See ya, Brazy.
Thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Hey, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, he's got overload. Forgot about that.
Let's get out of here.
He's a tech biotic. Or a tech biotic. You know what I mean? He's a tech.
Okay, we took him
Techie.
down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
Have you not seen that logo, dog?
Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Never heard of him. That's a lie.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Illusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
It is an older game, Laura, but literally by like... I can't believe it's a like 11-year-old. But it's been recently remastered, so that's why we're doing the trilogy again.
Illusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course.
Can't believe it's 11
Nobody
years old.
knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I'm not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss. But after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Yeah, Cerberus were like not cool. They killed our friend. Open the damn door. Oh, wait, what are they doing? Oh, he's doing like, wait, where am I? Ah! No! Just kidding. Just start running away. Bye. Boom! Yeah, it does suck that you can only use one power at a time, because sometimes I'd like to combine things. I remember you could use Shockwave and then you whip out your shotgun and that thing just claps.
My shields are down.
Had to do that one quickly. Oh man. I'm down! Oh god! No, I'm dead! And then he pencils. Well, I'm dead. You know I'm dead. Alright, guys. Alright, where are we now? Alright, that's okay. That's at the beginning of that. Just don't be stupid. That's really the only thing. Just be smart with your... I love the customization of the armor in this game. There was way more. There was like... we have all the DLC armor too, right? So, that's the beautiful thing as well. We have all DLC content ever released for this game. That's the beauty. You literally got everything. The only thing is you lost the Pinnacle Station DLC from Mass Effect 1.
Warning, hostile forces in non-transmission.
I gotta get used to the new my new setups. Like, I like what they did. I did like what they did with this game. Like, they simplified it. In a good way, though. They didn't take away too much.
Can't target them.
It's too far.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Okay, can I hit them? I hit somebody.
Taking heavy fire.
I love my sniper right now.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far
Oh, I remember this.
initially feared. In addition to the expected
Oh, shit.
internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I didn't mind the minigame. And they trimmed the fat is what they did. They trimmed the fat of Mass Effect 1. Some things that I think from Mass Effect 1 were better than 2, but you know, what are you gonna do, right? They tried to make this game more appealing to like a broader audience, not just the RPG fanatics. You know, they tried to bring in more action game fans who are like, you know, the Call of Duty crowd, if you will.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Wu-Tang!
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the Illusive Man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The Illusive Man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the Illusive Man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the Illusive Man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The Illusive Man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Illusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Alright, well, where are we now? Yeah, we're still doing that. We still gotta speak to Illusive Man. This is all prologue. Talk to Jakes for a second.
I wouldn't keep the Illusive Man waiting.
Why? Fuck him.
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Customized gear. This part is always so fun. Hold on a second. Let's exit. I always love that they added that. Armor. The recon. That was the DLC. We don't have anything else yet. I think we have to unlock it. Material. It never told you, though, what material it was. It's like glossy, matte, shiny. That's matte. See, there was too many things. Like, you can change the color. The primary, for me, was always a dark color, like black. And then my secondary was always the color. Like, I'd always leave it like you do too much. People do too much shit. They think the more the better. Like, they're like, oh my god, look, that looks so good. Hold on, let's get something really tacky. Hold on. There. That looks fucking amazing. Oh, that's even better. That looks fucking heinous, dog. Take that shit off. Pattern. See, people did that. They're like, oh, let's put more. No, keep it clean, keep it simple. This is the only thing I would change, honestly. I would honestly just leave it default, except this. I would honestly go gray sometimes, go white. Red is the default. There's dark red, there's lighter red. But I'd usually take the Paragon blue. Because it's super fucking clean. Look at that. One thing I didn't like was you couldn't change the N7 color. If you could change that blue too, man, that'd have been solid. But again, I've never really gone white. Like, that green is actually kind of clean. It's like St. Patty's Day. And then brown. I'm gonna take brown. Nah, tan. Orange is nice, though. That's not really a dark enough orange. They didn't have as many colors I would have liked, but we'll stick with the blue because I'm awesome. See, like, that's too much shit. You know what I mean? This doesn't look right. We should have more armor, though. That's the thing. We should have more. Or you can do your alright, there's gray and then there's black. See, this is dark, I think. See, that's more gray. That's black. I mean, black looks pretty slick. Carbon fiber is more gray, though. But I think we'll do the black. That looks clean. See, it's just matte. See, there's different kinds of materials. Some of them are more glossy, pearlescent. That's matte right there. Matte looks pretty good. But you want a tiny bit of a shine. That's too much shine. I don't know. Matte looks pretty good, too. But in terms of carbon fiber, I prefer a gloss carbon. A little bit of shine. Anyway, and these things get better. Like, see, they actually have perks to them. See, shield strength gets boosted. One thing I can do is I think this does make a difference. Increases health by 5%. So it's like, I would never wear a helmet, but you might as well wear a helmet. What does the recon hood do again? Increase weapon damage by 5. It looks pretty slick, though, doesn't it? This one's the same thing. Increase health. They're both the same. But I never liked to show it. I always went helmetless because I would always wear the suit. I would always wear the suit. You gotta look flashy. Then there's the scientist, which looks lame. And then there's the renegade option. And the hoodie was always funny though too. Oh, and the leather jacket. I forgot the leather jacket was something I wore actually. But before these were DLCs and before these came out, I would wear this, the suit, because you gotta look crispy for the cameras, guys. But I don't know. I kind of like the hoodie. The hoodie's pretty awesome. It's like casual, and I have this hoodie too. But then you got the leather jacket. Like, look, it looks awesome. But I don't really want to wear the helmet, but maybe I should wear the helmet. What do you think? Helmet on, helmet off. I mean, helmet on gives you more armor. But I never run this game with a helmet on. I don't know why. I've never really ran it. I think just in the tutorial. Some people are saying off. On, off. The hoodie was DLC added. It was in Mass Effect 2 before. Yes, it was. Alright, majority saying on. Alright, we'll go on for now. We'll just we can always change it later. I mean, I guess now's the time to really keep it off, but don't matter. I would always like to keep it on in,
Commander Shepard.
Illusive Man.
This fucking guy.
I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Maybe they were exclusive to Mass Effect 2, maybe to 3. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of was 3. Maybe, and they added it to this one.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Alright, well. Achievement unlocked. Very elusive. Return to active duty. I wish the origin overlay would be there. I changed my mind, guys. I don't like it. Nah, let's just go none. I prefer to see it. You look more badass when you don't need to wear anything, you know? Anyway, let's go ahead and level up. We have 2 points to spend. I can go ahead and upgrade. Well, I could get my cryo ammo too. Didn't they cap your level way lower? Didn't they do that? No, you're not, Hope. They kind of restrict you based on the armor you're wearing. You do unlock other armors, but this is basically the armor you get for the rest of the game. Unless you decide to actually... Like, the armor can be customized with pieces during, like, basic... Like, I think different legs and greaves, like, they can change the look of the appearance, but it'll always say N7 unless you manually pick, like, Cerberus armor or all those other unique armors. There's also Geth armor, not Geth armor, Reaper armor, I think, or Terminus armor is what it's called. Sorry, Terminus armor. That thing looks so badass. It's, like, all black and red. But, yeah, I remember you can change the parts, but more or less his armor changes, or stays the same. Which is kind of what I like, because I always preferred this style of armor that Shepard had, except... You know, you can customize the chest and things like that. So it's a little bit different. Anywho. I'm wondering if I want to do Incendiary 2. I can't afford a 3. I could do Pull 2 or Assault Mastery. Maybe I'll do my basis. Maybe I'll do that and just save up. I think I'll do that. Alright. So... Just give me a minute. Sorry guys, give me half a second. Damn. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, sorry guys. Alright, let's get back to it. So we'll talk to them now.
The Illusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Illusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Illusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Falcon.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Illusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The Illusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I talk about it. Sounds good.
I'm glad the Illusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Thanks, bud.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
No.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
I remember when I was playing Mass Effect 3, I don't know if you guys remember, but that was roughly around the time that the Kinect was becoming a thing. The Kinect had come out in the fall the year before, in 2011, and they had implemented Mass Effect 3 with some voice commands. And I remember I'd be doing my commentary in my series, and the thing would just answer. If I wasn't careful and I started reading stuff, it would automatically detect that I wanted to say that. and it would say things that I didn't want because I was reading it. You know what I mean? So I had to turn it off. It was so useless, and like, I mean, I tried using it a couple times. It worked occasionally, but it was really pointless. Those were so funny, though.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when they said better with Connect. The Connect, nothing was better with Connect. It should say worse with Connect. Because it sure as shit was worse with it. Alright, that's it for your first mission. It's a major mission. This is how they sorted it, which I liked. So you can go to this entire area. Import bonuses. So you start at level 4, which is pretty spicy. All these things. Look at that element. I got some Renegade for what I had. I must have had a tiny bit of Renegade in that other one. Instead of getting full, like, 200 Paragon. Ah, it's fine. I like that they've done that, though. It does make a difference. Importing is totally worth it.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Illusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Ew, kitty. My cat is sitting here and she like did this, and there's like a wet spot that came from, I don't know, I hope it's her mouth and not her nose.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing.
Who's that?
No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Illusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Alright, this is still technically part of the prologue, and it's still like a tutorial. So they kind of show certain things. But like I said, the reason I like this game, I'd say the gameplay, how it's, like, the format is better than Mass Effect 1, was because they made it, like, they trimmed the fat of all the wasted sections. So you spent a lot of time searching for nothing in the first game.
Hostiles are cleared!
Oh, I forgot, they don't actually give me, yeah, I forgot, they actually don't give me an assault rifle. You only get it if you are, the right class. So I get no AR, but I guess I get an SMG, and I'm okay with it. I never really used SMGs. I would usually always go soldier in this game.
Got up and left right in the middle of
So I'm alright with it. We used Vanguard in the second game, so, or the first game, so we'll be fine. We'll use our biotic abilities a little bit better.
Strange.
Short range.
No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Again, trimming the fat of stuff we don't really use. I found I love the sniper, but again, we were gonna say that I was gonna be a geez, my brain ain't working. Infiltrator when I do FemShep. So that's true. You can get the training. I forgot about that. That's what I mean. That's cool about it. You can also get certain biotic training as well. Go, go, go. They made transitions a little bit better as well. Oh no, I don't want that.
Tag! Come on over. Got him.
The machine pistol is trash, though. I didn't like it. It's so inaccurate.
Excuse me.
Get out of my way! Jacob! Don't die. Get down, dude! I hit You little shit stain, dude. I hit it, and he's just standing there. Pistol's OP, though. You really can't go wrong with it.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Requesting assistance.
Eyes ahead.
Shoot them before they take out the shield.
I remember Shockwave now.
On target. Drop. Yeah.
Aww.
Shield to fail.
Gotta wait for it.
Warning.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Obviously. We've never been alone anywhere. I can't wait till we get to Omega. Omega's such a cool area. Not to mention, the music in the lower, they made that kind of delayed. I didn't mind this minigame. I preferred it from the Mass Effect ones. You getting money. You get out of here.
Attention right!
Here we go!
He did like a jump. Shake it down. Dude, again? Dude, it's getting annoying now. I'm dying like a crazy person. This is getting ridiculous. Where'd you save? Oh, fuck off. This is really starting to piss me off now, man. I don't know why I'm dying so easily.
Security systems were disabled.
I forgot, we haven't equipped Miranda yet. She's new. I gotta get her uploaded, or upgraded. Give you warp, give you overload. We need your overload right now. Here's the thing, I think I might go service, I think I'll give her overload 1 and then service officer 1. Because you need to get that overload working on these enemies. How about Jacob? He's got 3. Wasn't I saving up for something? I'll give him pull. I remember that one mission on the collector base, like not the collector base, but the first time you go there. Holy shit, that shit was trash. Now that I look at it, I definitely preferred a lot of the... It's still early though.
Hostile.
There we go.
They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight.
We'll save it.
We're not alone here.
Sorry guys, I'm making noob moves. Let's switch up to the shotgun. Because this game handled very differently from the first one. So, I probably should have went with the soldier, but it's okay. Oh, my bad. Seriously? Oh my god. Dude, I'm getting really mad now. Stop fucking up. I accidentally hit back. And it's like, no, you can never go in there again. Never. You better make sure you make it count. Where is it? There you go. Easy bread. Sort of. Alright, now we'll save again.
Change weapon. Right.
I switched!
Consider your aggressive attitude.
What the fuck?
Got it.
Out that one!
Allied force casualty. casualty. Excuse me.
Oh, I accidentally used it. Sorry about that. That was some trash. Reloading the shotgun was buttery, though. Honestly, in hindsight, I don't think I really used the shotgun that much at all on ME2.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tali. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, this is the first time you meet a lot of the male species. Like the Quarians, there were no male Quarians. You only really saw Tali in the last game. I think she was literally the only Quarian we came across.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Same with the female Krogan. I can't remember if female Krogan are in this game or if they were brought in Mass Effect 3. I think it was
Charge
this
him
game.
up!
Oh man, he got the sauce. Harley, it's getting hard to do this. She's like laying on my arm. It's like adding so much strain. Kitty! Oh shit, I forget. There you go. She moved my mic. Sorry, guys. There we go. That's good. Done seas. And they don't give you junk. Remember they gave you just so much fucking junk in the first game? Like, how many different armors do we need? It's like, holy shit. That's what I think that was the biggest thing. It was overwhelming. Who else has overload? Overload. And it was instantaneous. That's what I loved about it. Who else has overload? Nobody? Just Miranda. I can't really do that.
There we go.
This is the shotgun.
Nice.
That's what I mean. Sometimes the pistol's just better.
One less. There we go. Enemy down. There we go. Enemy down.
We're good. Wow, her voice sounds different there, doesn't it? Hey, Josh.
There we go. Enemy down.
She sounds like less British.
Shepard.
Enemy down.
The squad rushed on the head. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Damn, we lose shields fast.
Perfect.
The fun ones are when you combine a tech ability with a biotic one. There's like, that was what was cool about it. They combined it so you could actually utilize combos, and it would just be so good. Whee! I just wanted credit. I wanted credit for that.
Inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover, and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Got it.
I'm not done yet, though.
Taking cover!
Take.
Oh yeah, she's Aussie. My bad, not British. What's up, Mia? Or Miha? Did I say that right?
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Ah, we got this, dog.
Overload will take out
I understand.
their shields.
Like, I'm pretty sure I could do this. I can add that. What I might do is actually... Wait a minute. I think that's what we wanted. That sounds good. Trade those up. So I mean, you can combine other people's shit. Like, what does he have? He has the same shit you do, so it's like... Definitely a lot tougher with just a pistol.
We're compromised.
That mech tore our unit apart, Shepard. I have to stay here.
I remember I would use my soldier and he would have, whatchamacallit would be an amazing ability. YOLO! Move! Oh shit, I'm dead! Shit! Oh god, no! I'm fucked. Ah! Holy hell, was that ever close? It's down. Get some. That was fucking close, dog. Whew.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Oh, I did have the grenade launcher. Shit, I could have used that. Oh, well. Oh, well. No, that's an upgrade for heavy weapon ammo, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. LOL. Just kidding. I remember this being a lot darker of a region. And this battleground looking completely different. They really did change a lot, didn't they? Because I remember seeing this and I thought it was outside. Oh, we are outside. But it looks different. I swear it looks different. Maybe it doesn't.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms.
That's where we get our first Paragon Renegade action.
No swarms. No.
Get ready.
Vitor? No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
So you have to use your left or right. I can't remember which one's which. I think Paragon is left click and Renegade's right click, if I'm not mistaken.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide.
Oh, it's the other way around.
human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
That some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Just a minute. Give me a second. I think I want to do something really quick. Turn that off. There we go. Good.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Illusive Man can figure it out.
I don't think that makes sense, Red. I think what people are saying is she was 22 in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 takes place 2 years later, so she'd be 24.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Did I ask this already? I don't remember.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Illusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Harley,
we appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Illusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Kitty, that's not gonna work.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Like, literally, my cat is directly in the way of my mouse right now, and I can't really... I mean, I can, but it's awkward.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What she is.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
My man.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
A much larger version of the Normandy. SR2 Normandy. Second version. Like, just thinking how much money Cerberus makes to fund this shit. And they're private, so they can do things that the Alliance couldn't.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
I wonder what it's gonna be, dog. I remember I tried to buy a die-cast Normandy model off the website, and I bought it, and it was literally like this big. It was 50 bucks. I thought it'd be bigger than that, but it was literally this big, and the stand was bigger than the actual piece. I'm like, dude, that's greasy. It did not say a ratio. It didn't say like 124. I don't know how. I can't remember what the ratio was, but it was fucking small, and I was salty about it. Anyway. Freedom's progress is done. That's essentially the prologue right there. But now we have a heavy weapon upgrade. We got 50% ammo capacity. I think we're going to search around the Normandy a lot. So we might as well. Looking like a boss. Much larger. There's multiple levels with the commanding officer quarters.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I will. We'll go around, chat with everybody. I think we can mine first, too. God, Cat. You're such a shedder. I literally just cleaned my desk, and now there's hair all over it. It's such a pain in the ass. Anyway, private term. We'll go through it. We'll literally introduce ourselves to all the people and, you know, do a tour of the Normandy. I don't know if I want to start the next mission yet. I haven't decided. I still got a bit of time. Actually, I have a decent amount of time. I probably could finish Omega. Maybe. Or at least start Omega. I know there's like a lot of stuff you can do. I don't know. Figure it out. Alright, let's go check out squad. Alright, wasn't I saving up for... I mean, I guess I can get a charge boost. I don't really need cryo ammo right off the bat, if I'm honest with you, so I might go... Well, I think I might do... Let's do charge boost right off the bat. Journal, there you go. So you have to get stuff from everybody. Like, look at all these things. Oh, that's side. Oh, no, that's okay. These are all. This is DLC, I think. Kasumi's and the veteran. They're all DLCs. Travel to Omega. Stop the collectors. Assemble a team. It's very quick though. Like some of these missions are like, oh, you just. I think Zaid, you just get him quickly. If I'm not mistaken, you just like pick him up. Go to the Citadel. I guess we could do that. The Citadel has like a lot of shopping, right? So I don't know what I want to do first. They say we should go to, well, we should probably go to Omega, honestly. Archangel, he's also, there's so many people on Omega. It's like, we're going to be in Omega for a while, so. That's a DLC, Project Firewalker. And the Normandy crash site, these are all just assignments on the side. We'll get them all done. Make a save. Alright. So I just wanted to check something. Actually, 1 second. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me just make a change. Oh, Jesus, messed that up. There you go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, every shop you go in, I'm Commander Shepard. And this is my favorite store on the Citadel. On the Citadel. Damn right. I think you could have a love interest with Chambers, but it was a very hollow love interest.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Oh no, wait a minute.
I've been assigned as your administrative assistant.
She's lesbian,
I'll
right?
manage your messages and help
She's
you
into
monitor
girls,
the crew.
I
And
think.
I must say, it's such an honor.
I can't
to work
remember. I
under
always
you,
mix it
Commander
up.
Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
They changed her.
Please,
She looks
call me
different.
Kelly.
She looks really different. She had like a generic. They changed her hair.
Okay, Kelly.
Yeah, they made her
Anything
look
else?
different. She's bi. Right, that's what it is. Oh, I'm thinking of trainer. You're right. I'm thinking of trainer. That's what it is.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages
look, I can't remember what she looked
appointments
like.
you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Yeah, that's what she looked like. They made her look really different.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
That's what she looked like.
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official
Pretty
role.
different.
Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
She got an overhaul. She doesn't look at all the same, really.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
It's funny. Well, the thing is, you don't have to go on a date with her. You can literally just hang out. It doesn't have to be that way, and she will look after your fish. I do remember that.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Illusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I don't want to do the love interest with her, so I'll just be like...
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
This organization has a dark reputation.
Not at all. We
So I
look
gotta-
out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
What are your responsibilities?
I've already
I'll keep
asked
you
that.
notified if any of the crew
sorry.
has important business to discuss.
Did I say this?
I'll make sure you know.
No.
This organization...
Yeah, I've already
We
asked
look
all
out
this.
for
I'm sorry.
human interests. Advance
That's
human
it.
tech.
That'll be all.
I'll
Alright,
be
cool.
here if you need anything.
Team status upgrades. I remember all these. You gotta buy them in shops. Private terminal. I think it does, though. Pretty sure it does.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Is there anything else to talk to him about? I love how he
Commander,
spins around. It's so
everything
funny.
is going well up here.
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Illusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Illusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
They're insane.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific...
Oh, shit.
Mr.
Yeah, the
Miranda.
last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock.
What do you do aboard the
I
ship?
collate the records of shipboard. I serve additional functions.
Sorry, I didn't
which
mean to do
are
that.
restricted.
That's all for now.
No, damn it.
Knocking you out, Shepard. Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware.
Shit you don't
In
want to
this
know.
case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
I think you can get by it as time goes on, if I'm not mistaken.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Illusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Yeah, it is insane.
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
See you, Lou. Did I ask?
How is
Sorry?
Cerberus organized? Aside from the Illusive
Cerberus,
Man.
each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We
Yeah.
are called the Lazarus cell.
How did
which is
Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Pointless.
Let's discuss
Ready.
something else. What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
All right.
Logging
So
you
we're
out,
really just doing a bunch of just like kind of looking around. Go ahead, snoop around. Getting codex. I think your stuff from the previous game imports as well.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
I can't remember where there's like a room I know you can. I think it's this one. No, Tech Labs.
A scientist is required to use the technical
That's where
laboratory.
Morden goes. All right, this is like. So usually where Jacob hangs out.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded.
See you, Lou.
Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Okay. Shepard, see, I have two options here. The arc project. This thing is so clutch, isn't it? I remember it being pretty good. Currently, that's all I've got. Same with these guys, they only have certain things. Where's Jacob at? There he is. I'll just quickly run around and I'll talk to Jacob in a second. Haven't saved in a while.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if
Bringing
we end
it
up
wasn't
like the
my
original
choice.
Normandy.
Fuck that.
Maybe. As long as the Illusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot.
What haven't
They've
they
been
done?
called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, there you go. Is there anything else to say to him?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard.
Fine.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Hey, stop.
Probably the same as everyone
Let
else.
go.
I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
Sorry. Cat was fucking with my cables.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
Hey, Teresa. No, I was good. Just felt a little under the weather for the second day, and then I was good.
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to
But
release
the
a
prize.
biological agent on the
I
Citadel.
forgot about that.
That's when I first met her. Took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
But
We'll talk
prize.
Commander.
That's a femshep thing, though, right? You have to be, because he's straight, so you have to. But the prize. Dude, I totally forgot about that. What's this area of the ship?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Illusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Illusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Illusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
Sorry, I just wanted to
This
say
allows
something.
lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid. Each quantum in it to contact 100 different.
Alright.
That's all for
Logging
now.
you out, Shepard.
It's good to just search around. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Debuting Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. If you haven't yet, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. It does help out so very much. It also lets me know you're enjoying what I'm putting out. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you back for some more content. We're going to be playing a lot of Mass Effect 2 in the coming
you've received
weeks.
a new message at your private terminal.
Ooh. I think it's actually from our boy. You get all your messages here. Anderson. Deal struck with Nasani. Lost contact. These are all side missions. Firewalker's there. Our Scantium Auto System. Finding the Normandy. Recon Hood, the new weapon there. We already had that. Overlord. Oh, the DLC. Overlord DLC. That one was fucked up. The Kasumi Stolen Memory DLC. Arc Projector DLC. These are all DLC content. And then Financial Services. Remaining balance of 350,310 credits. Wait a minute. Do I get that because that was what was in my original account from before? Dude, do I get to... I didn't realize it carried over. Bruh. Damn. Alright, fine. Whatever. Anyway, let's go looking around. Alright, let's go to the captain's cabin just to kind of make ourselves at home. I mean, I think everybody's different, Teresa. I don't know anyone personally, but Again, it's a different story.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
100% Gareth, we are. These are your achievements. There's just a picture of Liara on the table. You can also view your private terminal from here. That's a classic ME1 song. It's all mood music. And obviously when you're on the Citadel, you can buy all this stuff. I would always buy ships and stuff. Give me some good shit. I think this is Novaria's club, I think. Citadel music. I think I ended up leaving this one. This was always the best one. I haven't bought the hamster yet. You gotta buy everything. You just throw this tunes on, you bring someone in. See, there's the Normandy. Is that the SR2? That's the SR1 model. I don't think it says. But yeah, you can fill up literally the entire thing. It's so swaggy. Like, if you just want to space out and chill, relax, it's a good song for it, in my opinion. Anyway, I think that's it. Yeah. We can always change this. I don't know. I've never really worn the hoodie. I mean, these are Mass Effect 3 armors, aren't they? These ones are all from Mass Effect 2. I would usually wear the suit because I like looking like a bala. That's the default. Maybe we'll wear the hoodie for a bit. I would always wear this in Mass Effect 3. So let's wear the hoodie. I never wore the hoodie. Super casual. It's Casual Friday. It is Friday, too. That's what's awesome. Anyway, let's save it up. Let's keep looking. Again, we have to go to the Citadel. The Citadel is really more of a shopping destination. There's not a whole lot there. So. Alright. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, also, if you're interested, be sure to take a look at the Team 8000 membership program.
Chef surprise again.
I got a couple of, you know, there's a few tiers for you. There's a basic and a premium. Link in the description for both of those. You'll get some badges by your name, emojis used in chat, exclusive videos and streams, priority in open lobbies. Premium members, you guys will get 20% off discount code in my merch store, and of course access to the monthly game giveaway, which I'll be doing at the start of June. So make sure you sign up for premium membership to be entered. I'll be giving away 3 different games during that time, so check that out. Does support the page. Anyway, let's keep walking. I'm gonna go down to the escape pods, or not really the escape pods.
Officer is required.
Well, that's where Garrus goes. See, Wade. Honestly, I don't know where to start. I guess we'll go to Miranda because she's like kind of a major talking point. Now, normally when you talk to Miranda, there was a lot of ass shots, and everyone lost their shit because they've adjusted the camera angle so it focuses more on the conversation now.
Commander.
I personally don't care.
What can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Illusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Illusive Man, updating our status.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the Illusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Illusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the Illusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. Even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Illusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
See, this is normally an ass shot right here. Normally it's a very low ass shot, and we see Shepard, but he's more so off to the right. It's zoomed out. They've changed the field of view is what they've done. They've just changed the field of view.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Yeah, so the thing about her is, like, she can live, let's just assume the average person in this time frame can live to be 100. She could live, I think actually Shepard even said we're lucky if we hit 150. So if that's the case, she can live, let's just say 100 just for argument, she can live to be 150. Or if it's 150, she could live to be like 225 or something like that. I don't know. Depends. I can't remember what their kind of life cycles are like in this time frame.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can get from her for now.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Nothing.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Bye. Bye. Alright, let's go talk to Chef. I remember you can buy different ingredients for him too. Like if you go through it, you can make sure he has all the goods he needs.
Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
No, Miranda's not part machine. She's 100% human, but she's been genetically modified in a lab. So, like, her father basically, like, it's all his, like, you know, like, it's his DNA, and it was manufactured to be the perfect person. Physically, in stats, like, everything, you know what I mean? Like, abilities, that's why she's, like, got the advantage, you know, she was biologically enhanced to be better than a standard human. So she was taken from her father's DNA, but she was bred, so to speak, if that makes sense. So
what do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
You have everything you need.
If you happen to find any of those supplies on the list I gave you...
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical, I make sure they're all clean and running.
Yeah, the same guy who voices Udina voices this guy. You can tell he's just modifying his voice a little bit.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time.
Ugh.
This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the Ezo rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Fair enough. He's a man who will just do his job.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
I like doing those little side missions. It wasn't necessary, but it was cool. Yeah, Shepard does run a little weird. He also ran weird in the first game, though. He always kind of has that left lean. I don't know what it is about it. Doctor, attack was. I think it's like
the AI core is restricted.
Oh, right, the AI core, that's where Legion goes. Well.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
I mean, you can have a relationship with her, unless you mean just, like, speculation. Like, as in, you wouldn't really, if this were real, you wouldn't really be able to. Because you can. She has a love interest in this game.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together.
Yeah, she does
I've
look
lived
younger,
a
doesn't
full
she?
life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I like that you can have more, like, one-on-one time with all your squad mates. Every single squad mate you can have, like, a hangout with. Like, even with her, you can find that brandy and you can basically hook her up with it, you know what I mean? Like, you can get yourself, or you can have, like, a little hangout with her and you just talk about the good times. What's weird is you're seeing all these people and people aren't as shocked. Like, I don't care if Shep's your commanding officer. You think, like, people be like, oh my god, and, like, give him a hug or give him a handshake or something like that. People are just kind of like Chalkbus was just like, sup? And even Shepard was like, sup? You know what I mean? Like, well, I'd be like, oh my god, Doctor, it's so awesome to see you. But it's all like, yes, quite, you know? Color. There you go. I can't remember who's in
Access
who.
to this room is currently restricted.
I know Grunt. I think this is Grunt's side. I can't remember who's on the other side. Is it Kasumi? I can't remember where Kasumi hangs out. Actually, I'm gonna go under. This is where Jack hangs out underneath. She likes to hang out down here. I think I've only romanced Jack one time in one of my other run-throughs of the game on my own. Honestly, her relationship, her thing, she's like got this gruff exterior, but deep down she like really needs some companionship, you know, so. Doctor Chakwas, I think he's waking up. This thing is dope. Hello?
You came all the way down here to see us?
Aye.
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
They changed their faces a bit too.
Commander?
Yeah, they made them look a little bit updated.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6
He is kinda
couplings
shiny.
installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
I'll get it.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Yeah, Shepard's face is glowing because of the scars. If you go Renegade, they glow more, and his face cracks even more. But if you go Paragon, his face fully heals naturally.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken.
The Council is such bullshit.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Fair enough. Hold on.
Are you set up okay?
Outside of those T6...
I bet you could find them in the Omega.
Anything else?
Did I say this?
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the Illusive Man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Aye.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Fair enough. Yeah, exactly the same, Noah. Same style.
What do you think about Cerberus?
What do you think of Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
I love that. I just love it, alright?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Alright, find the FBA couplings.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
That's because I'm awesome, bro. Shepard. Alright, so I don't think I have enough time to go to Omega. There's too much shit going down. So what I'll do is maybe do a couple of, maybe some of these space missions where we could travel and, you know, like do some assignments maybe. I mean, let's look at the journal. We have a couple of, like, these are all just Normandy. You have to go to certain places. Overlord's a DLC, so we'll have to take care of that. Overlord's a pretty long place, but I think maybe we can go to I don't think we have time for this. This is also a major DLC, the Project Firewalker. But the Normandy crash site, there's no reason I can't go to that. So I see. So I think we should go do that. I'll make a save, and we'll make our first travel. Does she have anything new to say? Probably not.
How may I help you, Commander?
Let's chat.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Lol, just kidding.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Maybe we will.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Bye.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
That's true. When you land on Omega, he's like in the thing. Okay, anyway. Oh, I forgot you have to manually fly. Fuck, I totally forgot about that. I have money, though, from my previous game. Flying in here is cheap. It doesn't matter. I forgot this whole system is like this. But I'm pretty sure you could scan planets. Yeah, see, I remember this. You had to do this. It was kind of... It was kind of tedious, but...
In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
I remember doing this. It would honestly, you could spend so much time just
In
scanning.
research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Launching probe.
I used to spend all my
In
time.
research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles,
You don't have to
shotguns,
say that.
and medical equipment.
Palladium, Element 0 is rare. I remember Element 0 is hard to come by. But when it'll say the scanner results, now they're poor, there's still stuff to scan. Usually I would only scan stuff that was considered... Like, that's a small amount, but it's decent. It should say depleted when you're done.
Launching probe.
I know you can. That was not bad.
Probe away.
Still says poor. We still got something. Good. Palladium is insane. Look at that. They're still giving us the money.
Probe
21
away.
probes. I'll have to buy more. But it was relatively easy to max this thing out. I remember it wouldn't take that long. That one's like a half and half.
Launching probe.
They still say it's poor. I don't like wasting it on there.
Probe away.
That's true. You can go over. You just don't need them as much.
Probe away.
There you go. It's gone. I mean, you can get some stuff, but there's no point. Once you get it, you back out. So if I hadn't bought that armor, if I had like all that money, I had over almost 10 million. Or sorry, I had like, well, maybe not. I can't remember how it works. I had almost 10 million in shit. Because sometimes you could find like, not just stuff to scan, but you could find like there's missions and stuff, right? I can't remember if it would be worth scanning them though. That was pretty good. Where is it?
Probe launched.
I don't remember. Some are going to be really good.
Probe launched.
I remember the pours were like whenever it say pour, I usually wouldn't bother. Because you don't have to scan everything. You'll be here all day.
Probe launched.
Hi, Ken. Don't need to get so aggro. I'm just moving my mouse like crazy here. Had it for a second. That's your peak.
Launching probe.
Oh, there. This will probably make it depleted. Usually when it's a major one like that. Yeah. I can't remember how to tell. Oh, wait, no, if you do scan it, I remember now. If you do scan, so I would like to explore. Oh. Usually the baby planets, they're worth the most. Rich, that's what you want. And when the thing is, you know there's something of value, because when you scan, it'll show like a blip on the radar. But this one's just, whoa, hello, let's go.
Probe away. Launching probe.
That's true, she will say something. So you'd rather go for shit. Oh.
Launching probe.
Well, Ken, I wouldn't take it personally, bro. There's a lot of chat. A lot of people chatting, so it's easy to miss stuff, right?
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Look at that. Look how many we got. The meter's already really high. But we gotta use this for upgrades. I see insane. That one's 2 of them. I'll scan. I'll get it. And there's also I know there's an upgrade to get the there's an upgrade to improve or get more probes. But eventually we'll spend some money on upgrades. Trust me, it'll be worth it. That one's a baby one. I'll still send it.
Probe away.
Come on, bud. That's a slight raise. It might help.
Launched.
There's probably one more that I'm just missing. That's about it right there.
Probe launched.
Oh, there it is. After I get this one.
Launched.
There it is. Depleted. Alright, I usually like to go to these places and see I have 100%. So I've fully scanned everything. So we're done here. So I'll buy more probes. Alright, now we're going to head to the Omega 4 relay. You actually can't do that until the end of the game. That's what's funny about it. I'm going to go to Amada. Eventually, I think all these are going to say 100%. That's my plan. Okay, go. Omega Nebula. I think there's way less nebulas though. Like there's like all this and you can search them all. I can't remember where you upgrade stuff. Is this worth doing? Usually the small planets are super rich. Oh, look at that. Look at that bad boy. But I gotta remember, this isn't a main hub, so I can't buy new probes here. Element 0, that's perfect. That's the rarest that's the rarest thing to find.
In research projects, Element 0 is used for BioAmp and Omni-tool upgrades.
Very hard to come by.
Members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
I figure this would be a good way to get some stuff burnt out. I have a feeling, even though this is more streamlined, we'll probably take more time on Mass Effect 2, just for all the extra goodies there are. Oh, look at that, tons Element 0. Trust me, Element 0 planets are worth checking out. It's kind of rough. I don't know if that was worth doing. When you're out in the boonies, this one's got a bit of Element 0 as well. But the goal is to kind of search an area and then not bother with it again, right? There's still a lot of minerals. Holy shit.
Launching probe.
Well, the more of the big spikes, you know, where there's a big spike in them, the more you get rid of them, the more, like, the higher they are, the faster you'll get rid of them. But there's still a lot here. Well, that's what I remember. The small baby planets are just so amazing. They got so many minerals on them. These ones are kind of like... I want to do that one because of the element zero.
Launched.
That one's kind of a baby. Ah, it might be worth it.
Launching probe.
Still saying good. I'll have to double back for fuel. Everything's still good. That's good. There must be one thing somewhere. Oh, there it is. That's gonna make a big difference.
Probe away.
Moderate. That's all these baby ones. I don't like that. I think... Oh. There you go. I think these upgrades are actually done from the computer. If I remember correctly. Come on, dog. Don't worry, guys. We will land and do the Normandy bit. Again, it might be one of those things where I should not. I only have 16 probes left, so... Oh, there you go. That's worth it. It's completely depleted. Alright, we're done anyway. Good. Alright, there's, well, 2 planets. Oh, what was an explosion? There's a tiny little ring there. Dude, this is gonna be so rich. Oh, it's moderate.
Probe launched.
It's already poor, just like that. I think this will bring it to depleted. Maybe not. It's really annoying moving this mouse around like this. Because I'm like literally... I mean, that's the perks of having a desk that literally has like a mouse pad built into it.
Probe launched.
Still going, dog. Oh, there's something.
Probe launched.
It's great for the upgrades. I just know that element 0 literally is like so rare.
Launching probe.
Good, done. Back it out. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not done! I don't mean to back out that far. %. Let's go to this one. Let's see, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. No, we gotta go this little baby. Well, I'd have to go back and buy probes if I wanted to come back here. Moderate. I remember it eventually became kind of redundant to do this. There you go.
Probe away.
Probing Uranus. Really, Commander? Yeah, the first... It's funny, the first time you say it, she goes, really, Commander? And then you do it again, she's like, probing Uranus. Alright, whatever. Since you're a child.
Probe launched.
Right. Because I'm doing this searching pretty early. Most people just go straight to Omega. I remember it was just... It was kind of addicting just to honestly scan planets. Like, it's pretty easy to spend time doing it. It's sad. It's like chill, you know? I only have 3 probes, so I gotta make them count. So what we'll have to do is launch the remaining probes, and we'll have to go back, fuel up, get more.
Probe launched.
This is my last probe. Unless I have one more. No, I have one more probe. That's it. Alright, with that in mind then, here's what we're gonna do. I think Alchera. I think we need to scan to find the.
Detected an anomaly.
Yeah, see, hold on. Here's the thing. I might, you know what I'm gonna have to do?
Detected.
I'm gonna have to go back and buy some more. Yeah, like if I go to the mass relay, I could fast travel to a few places, but now we go back. Go. Alright, I will. This is going to be another 100% run through of the game as well, people, so. Tell you what, before I go to Alchera again, I'll go to this last planet. I'll mine whatever I can. Some of them are depleted right from the start, guys, so you don't even have to spend time on it. Wasn't there a mod for immediate, didn't they make a mod for immediate, you know, you'd be able to just, launch a probe and it would mine the whole planet for you till it was depleted? It would be such a time saver, but this was such a massive aspect of the original game. Scanning, it was kind of tedious. Much better than having to land on each planet, though, for those side missions that were kind of generic. No one really cared about that, honestly. Honestly.
Probe launched.
Yeah, I'll just clean this up. And when we return, we'll go get Zaid and Morden, and then Garrus. That's a baby one, but it's still worth it.
Probe.
Oh, Harley's intrigued by this now.
Probe launched.
That's probably the best thing you can do. Listen to music or listen to podcasts or watch a stream. You just go through planets doing tedious work. Some people find it relaxing, though. I'd say it was a bit easier on a controller because your mouse isn't going all over to Timbuktu to do it. I would usually stop at poor, but now I'm gonna stop when it's depleted.
Probe away.
Yeah, Harley's following it good. That's okay. I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
Away.
Where are you, you bastard? Kitty, don't be swiping at my monitor now. You know she's going to. There it is.
Launching probe.
There, depleted. Get out of here. Alright, we'll just go ahead and scan Alchera.
I have detected an anomaly.
So you gotta follow the beeps. I don't know if it'll... Oh, yeah, it does.
Launching probe.
Should probably get the anomaly first, just so it doesn't get in the way.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
And that's where the... This... Hey, stop! Get your feet down. I know she'd do it eventually.
Probe launched.
We'll scan the rest of it, and then we'll, and then we'll land. I don't think I'm gonna do a romantic partner in Mass Effect 2 because I want to stay true to Ashley. Or sorry, not Ashley, Liara. The thing is, you can have a moment with Liara with the Shadow Broker DLC. You do get something. So that they didn't in the original game. The DLC came out kind of after the game. Most people beat the game. I remember my original run. I went Ashley, then I did Miranda, and then back to Ashley in Mass Effect 3. I felt really bad for Miranda though in Mass Effect in that choice because she got the shaft.
Probe launched.
But Liara is the only one you can have a relationship with in all 3 games. She's the only one. So we're going to stick with Liara. Oh, look at those peaks. Those are some good-ass peaks. Bro, we're almost out of probes. If I have to double back for a probe.
Probe away.
I'm only going to go for the steep peaks. Harley, relax. That's a little bit. This should probably draw me to the poor. Yeah, I knew it would. That might deplete it.
Probe.
Yeah, awesome. All right, we're done here. Let's land. This was a DLC mission. I'm pretty sure they added it for pre-order bonus. It's kind of sad, honestly, like all you experienced. Can't wait to get to Omega though. Omega is one of the most entertaining planets in this game, I think. Am I solo? I think I'm rolling solo. I think you don't unlock the Shadow Broker DLC until you meet up with Liara at least once. Yeah, this is a solo mission. You literally go by yourself. I think there's like a... Oh yeah, you have to collect 20 of the dog tags. I remember that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, you can choose where to place the monument. I'm gonna collect as many dog tags as I can. I remember this being kind of tedious. Hey, Insane. Yeah, it makes the most sense to do it first, I think. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, but... Place the monument right in front of it. We'll make our decision later. You gotta look for the bright, shiny pulses. Those are all the dog tags. I can't remember if you get an achievement for it. You get something, don't you? I know someone attacks you. I think that's a great place for the monument, but right by here. No, Harley, you're on the mouse. Get off. I don't know. Where do you guys think I should put the monument? I don't know. I think it makes sense right in front of here. Because it's an open space, you could see it a little better. But we'll just keep going. Oh, it's not... Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, it should let me hop it. Yeah, wasn't this like a... Sorry, I think I asked this, but wasn't this like a pre-order bonus for Mass Effect 2 originally? Because I remember you could literally get so much DLC armor by like... I think there was a promotion they ran with like certain drinks, so you'd flip under the cap and you'd get a code. And there were certain exclusive pre-order sections. Like, so if you pre-order from GameStop, you'd get one. Best Buy would have one. I remember this includes all of that. Well, I mean... Oh, like Normandy sign. Yeah, yeah. This is where Liara was. Or not Liara. I keep saying that. Ashley, this is the... Well... It doesn't look like it, does it? But this is where everyone's... At least I think so. Oh, I see where we are. Yeah. Seeing it in pieces. I mean, because these are all pieces of the Normandy. That's the thing, guys. These are all pieces of the Normandy. That's why I was asking. But I think in front of the actual, like I was originally saying, I think that makes the most sense. these are the escape pods. That's number 8, right? Oh, that's 10. We're halfway done. Don't you get attacked? I know it doesn't matter where you put it. I know that, but I'm just saying it's cooler if you... I just think it'll look cooler in a certain area. Oh, there's the Mako. That's another option as well. Mako wasn't the Normandy, though. And plus, the Mako was kind of a bitch to drive, so... You'd think it would still kind of work. Okay, I'm stuck on something. I'm stuck on rocks. I know I'm doing a loop. I don't want to go too far from that crate. Only 5 more to go. Oh, come on. Don't do me dirty like that. Oh, it's... Yeah, dog tag. Where was the element 0? There you go. 4 more to go. Come on. It should show the Mako. Like one of those... There you go. Pistol on my waist. I might make a mistake. Yeah, I'll go back to that the hull of the Normandy, and that's where I'll place it. But I'll just find all the dog tags first. Galaxy map. Got 6 ways from fucked up over here. Uncoverable data. Spoke to the commander about this. All these damn aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. Damn, I'm sorry. An aquarium. What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? This is Presley's journal. With the Quarian. She's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I wouldn't babysit children, my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose it's not too bad. For a while now, I'm taking a look back at the past entries of this journal. How blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own. Shepard brought all these aliens on board. There's no way we could accomplish what we did without them. I'm proud to say I would die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born. There you go. That's Presley's advancement. Homeboy was awakened. Good on you, Prez. Alright, how many did we have? We had 17, right? So we still have a few more of these dog tags to find. I see 1. Oh, N7 helmet. Shepard's lost N7. That's big. Don't you? Oh, no. I remember that. It actually goes in your quarters. I remember that. So I think I know where 2 of them are. There's one there, and then there's one there. This should be number 18 or 19. I think that's 18. Yeah. I'll just try and get the... I'll try and get this thing to operate. Oh, it's not vibing? Alright, whatever. Okay. Shit. Where's that refined element 0? I don't know what it's looking at. 1 more to go. Typical. It's always the last one. Element 0, though, is worth it. Is there any place I haven't searched yet? The thing is, it does kind of glow, though. But it could be over here. There it is. Bam! We found it with relative ease. There you go. That's not too bad. That's everything, right? We just gotta go place the monument. So I'm gonna go back to the hull and pop it there, right in the opening. I mean, it says Normandy. You recognize that anywhere. I think this is what they kind of wanted you to do anyway, was to go to this section. There it is. R.I.P. That's a beautiful monument. Good placement. All the fallen soldiers. I love how you press F to do that. That's it, right? That's all you have to do here. Kind of a little baby DLC, but still cool. Yeah. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. I think that's all, right? I don't think there's anything else. We looked at everything. I think we're ready to back up. Goodbye, Normandy. You've been a great ship. I guess here would have worked too, but nah, the outside of the ship is more grand. Well, I think I went this way, but I'm just confirming it. There won't be any dog tags. I just want to see something quick. I just want to see if I can actually go out there. No, I don't think I can. Oh, wait a minute. I moved the monument. Damn it. No, I don't want it here. Bro, that's the lamest spot for the monument. That's okay. Let's move it back. That sucked. I'm coming back. It's like there's just monuments all over the fucking place. Sorry, guys. I forgot you can move it. There you go. Alright, I think we're ready to go. No, I don't think there was much. I think you just had to get a couple of stuff. Those who passed, there was stuff about them. Last resting base of the SSV Normandy on Alcara, and the families of all missing crew members have been notified of their ultimate sacrifice. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. Good. Yeah, it was like a pre-order DLC. Or something like that. I can't really recall, but... What's this area of the
Commander,
ship?
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Normandy crash site. Hack it. Alliance was grateful to receive the info you found on Normandy's crash site. We've sent it out to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you'll provide a peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. Thank you on their behalf. There you go. Done deal. Alright, well, we don't have, like I said, we don't have any time to start Omega. So I figured I'd go back and... What are we sitting at for goodies? I don't know. Let's head back to... Oh, maybe we'll go search for some stuff. I might see where the mass relays take us. I'll go to Sabrak. So we needed to fuel up, and we only had a few of... Let's see where the mass relays go. Yeah, see, there's all these. Citadel. Local cluster. See, the local cluster already says 100%. But it's because it's like... Yeah, I don't know. There's way less nebulas. They add more, but definitely not that many. There's way less you have to travel to. So it's not as bad. We're 50% done Omega anyway. That's not bad. So we're gonna finish it up. Now, I'm so addicted to doing that, so let's go to the Kaiva Mori. Or do we want to go to Fadar? You know, fuck, let's go to Batala. There's only 2 systems, it looks, or 2 planets in this system. Or 3. There's this little baby one. This, anything with all those like little lines and stuff that kind of looks like camo, that shit's worth its weight in gold. Oh, it's moderate. It's like, joke's on you, bitch. This could be an Element 0 site, though. There you go.
Probe launched.
All the ones that are in poor, there's less you have to search for. That's why I like when you see like one that's poor, it's just a couple of shots.
Launching probe.
But this will be great for upgrades. The upgrades are will basically be free. Because when you go into the suicide mission, you need the upgrades. You need a ton of ship upgrades. There's tons of shit you got to do. Otherwise, you might not make it out alive.
Probe away.
And it does happen. If you go in the suicide mission, people can die, people can live. It just depends what you do in the base game. If you do everything, there's no reason why people won't live. But if you take shortcuts, there is a chance Shepard could die, which is hilarious because then, when Mass Effect 3 comes around, it's like nothing happens. That's what's so funny about that. It's like, well, I guess we're gonna have to. And the thing that sucks is that's where your story ends. So if you were to play Mass Effect 3, it basically gives you a default story.
Probe launched.
To kind of, you know, because you fucked it up.
Probe launched.
Yeah, there's different, like a lot of the characters are like look a little bit different. You know, redesigned models, especially the under characters. But gameplay wise, relatively the same. Graphics overhaul probably is the closest thing. Again, if you're on PC, it'll look similar to the original games, but not insanely. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Probe launched.
So there's only a couple more to shoot.
Probe launched.
So why is there nothing in here?
Probe away.
Whew. There you go, depleted. We're done here. It's good. I might have to come back. I think I might not.
Probe away.
That's true too, Noah. A lot of them are self-explanatory though. Like, you know,
Probe
whose
away.
job is what.
Launching probe.
I mean, if you're looking at the original, Mass Effect 2 combat is better than Mass Effect 1.
Away.
In this one, it still is, I'd say, honestly. But
Launching probe.
I don't know. That's pretty good. It's a double peak.
Launching probe.
Jacob in the vents is not a good idea. you need like Tali or Legion. I would always pick Tali though.
Probe launched.
I mean, it's really just depends on their skills, right?
Launching probe.
Like a lot of it is self-explanatory. Like if you got a tech assignment, you give it to a tech. Like obviously, you know. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Look at that, guys. I was gonna say, if that doesn't drop us to the next rank, I don't know what does.
Launching probe.
Yeah, it was. You're not right. You're not wrong about that, Random. The cover system was annoying. You had to be at the right angle at the right time. This should probably drop us to poor. Yeah, I know it. I just know things, man. I'm very knowledgeable. This one's got a bit of Element 0 in it, which, like I said, runs dry pretty fast. know if it's worth wasting it. That's a double.
Probe launched.
That's such a small amount. There, that'll probably do it.
Launched.
No, maybe not. Not many left.
Launching probe.
Oh, look at that LE0, man. That's gonna be good. That'll probably drop it to 0. Yeah. The thing is, I only have a couple of probes, and I still have, like, another planet to search. Which I don't even know where it is. It's probably... There it is. Annoyingly, see, that's what sucks about this is, you know, I might as well use up my probes. That way I don't... You know what I mean? These gas giants usually aren't that great for minerals. That's worth doing it. It's a minor amount, but hey, it's worth it. Oh, it's already poor. We might not need it. This is our last probe. Watch it go depleted right here. Oh, that's a kick in the dick, man. Lame. Alright, we gotta make a trip then. Near-og, far-og. Wherever you are, og. And I know that. Because it wastes fuel. I know you can get upgrades with the amount of fuel you can actually use. And the amount of probes you can carry. But again, that's why it's good to... You can carry like up to, I think, 50 probes, I think. Well, no. I mean, Mass Effect 1 was still an action RPG. And this game was also an action RPG. The thing is, the difference between the two is there's a lot of combat elements, like third-person shooter elements. However, I will agree that it became more of a shooter and less of an RPG. But that's okay. I didn't mind this blend. I don't know about you guys. That one probably won't be enough, but... Oh, look at that. Element 0.
Probe launched.
Is it 150? That seems kind of high.
Probe away.
It seems really high. I don't... Maybe it's... No, I don't remember, though. It's different on console and PC. When I originally played these games, it was on Xbox 360. But then PC's just better. I got learned as I got older. No, that's true. That's true, games, but it's almost like it's never fully depleted, but it's like to the point where like you might as well not. Because you just don't need to. There's so many planets, you're just gonna get so much shit. I remember I spent an entire stream when I played this on Facebook. I spent an entire stream just mining. That's literally all I did was mine. I mean, to be fair, it was like only a 2-hour stream, but still.
Probe launched.
Still going, dog. Come on, bro. I know you want to go depleted. It's not that much. I always feel like it's an empty probe when I do that. Hey man, people liked it. Like I said, people like watching this sometimes. It's not always about the action. Sometimes it's about, yo, where are you? Hopefully that'll bring us to depleted. Holy shit, there's still enough on here. That's a good thing about mining though. If I ever feel like I don't have enough time to start like a new mission, to be honest, I probably could have, but I kind of want to keep Omega to one stream. Like, do all of Omega on one area. You know? I can always just start, but like I was saying, I can always just start probing Uranus and stuff. Because there's literally nothing to do in I think there are minerals you can mine in the local cluster. There, it's finally done. Holy shit, that was a big one. The tall is done, but there's nothing else here. Sometimes it's worth going elsewhere, but sometimes it just isn't. Alright, let's go to Father. We don't have a whole lot of time left. I might stream for another like 15 minutes or so. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we might be able to. I don't think we'll be able to finish the whole thing, but like all these. But this is a very small region, but this should have rich. You can usually, like I said, you can usually tell.
Launching probe.
Yeah, 60. That sounds right. 1500. I remember the fuel upgrade because they don't want to make it too easy on you.
Probe launched.
Yeah, the only reason I go to a depleted planet is if I really need materials. You just don't. I always find I have way too many. Not way too many, but I have a ton. But the completionist in me always wants to make sure I get everything done. And on these rich planets, it's so much easier to find big spikes. It's so satisfying getting a big spike, too. That's a little, it's a smaller spike, but it's decent.
Launching probe.
Eventually, though, you'll just hit like a... Like, you'll hit one, and then it'll just, like, drop down to poor. Sometimes that happens. See, it was skipped good altogether and went to moderate. I'm neither games. I'm in the middle. I didn't hate Andromeda. I thought it was a pretty solid game. It had bugs and it had issues. I'm not saying it didn't. But I think people gave it not enough credit. I think people were trying to like compare it to the regular Mass Effects, and it just wasn't. It was supposed to be a new series based in the same universe, but it wasn't supposed to be the same. Some things I really didn't like about it, the areas got like sometimes, you know, the way you were like searching for materials and stuff, it was, you didn't really feel like going back. They felt kind of hollow. But, and like all the, like we're supposed to be going to a whole new galaxy, right? That's the crazy thing. We're going to a new galaxy, yet everyone speaks English and shit. It's just like, I know they do it for the player, but it wouldn't make sense realistically.
Probe launched.
That one's kind of tickling the testicles of it. It's not really great, but... That's decent.
Probe launched.
Yeah, it could have been much better, definitely. Honestly, I blame EA. I mean, it's so easy to use EA as a scapegoat for all these things. I mean, we really can blame them for a lot of stuff. But I think I think I 100%ed Andromeda. I only played it through once, though. I didn't play it multiple times to get different love interests and shit. But I was pretty satisfied with it. What I did do.
Launching probe.
Honestly, I don't even remember how it ended. I really don't. It's been so long, I don't remember. Because I played that in 17. Were there any DLCs for it? I don't remember. Yeah, these are a lot of small regions, aren't they? This is still our first planet. We'll have to double back. Come on. Oh, had something.
Launching probe.
There you go, we're done here. Alright, since there's no point in making the trip back. There's only 3 rings? Yeah, there's only 3 planets. That's the shitty part, if you don't have enough probes. Oh, this one's got an anomaly.
Launching probe.
General distress.
General distress.
Beacon auto-process.
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Service encryption. Service operative life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions. National Eclipse code of communications also detected. Rescue operative. Enter the Eclipse base on planet Lorik. I don't think it did well enough for DLC, right? This guy's just trying to get free, and I'm just sniping like. Can you imagine just seeing like a probe land on the planet you're stranded on? We gotta come back to him anyway.
Probe away.
Wow, this one has a lot of goodies.
Probe away.
I think if I go back for those probes, I'm not gonna come back because it doesn't make sense to come back and not do the mission. So I'll probably save that for another stream. We'll see what we can get done on the next one. That one's decent, but I only got one probe, and I want to make it count. There, I'd rather do it for that.
Launching probe.
Alright, that brought us down to poor. So, well, it's pretty close. Oh, that sucks, man. I want to launch a probe badly, but I have none. Alright, that's fine. So I just won't even bother. I won't even bother exploring that, just so I know that Fathar is unexplored. And we got to recover the server swapper anyway. Other than that, after that, there's only 2 more locations in the Omega Nebula that we have to search. So we're gonna enter this. I'll go ahead and fuel up. Unless you guys want me to just go back. You know what, fuck it, I'm going back. We have a bit of time left. YOLO, let's just finish it. I won't land there, but I'll still go here. Fuel's a dime a dozen. The completionist in me is not allowing it. I gotta do it. I know I gotta come back though for this mission, so.
Probe away.
Hopefully this will do it. I can move on to the next one. Because the sooner we get to the depleted status, the sooner we can use our probes on the new planet. No, it is. It is OCD. I can't leave it unsearched. Hopefully this will do it. Damn it. How much simpler would life be if I was able to walk away? OCD completionism.
Probe launched.
There you go, depleted. Alright, one more little planet. This should be rich with elements. It's good. So that's bad. That's not bad.
Launching probe.
These dry planets are good too, I find. I hate it when you like launch a probe and you miss it by like the peak by like such a small margin. That's the worst, because then you're like, oh, I could have gotten more out of that shot. It's not worth launching a second probe. Oh my god, we're literally every right click we make, it gives us more and more goodies. Look at that! That's so good. You sure it's not best? God, every time we scroll down just a little bit, there's another one.
Probe away.
Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you hanging out with me today for both Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 today. I'm just enjoying replaying this franchise, man. It's one of my favorites. You kind of forget about it, you know, even though we played it back in 18. I feel like we you know, it's like we get to relive it again. And even though I played this game on YouTube, it's so outdated. All my Let's Plays of this game on YouTube are insanely outdated.
Launching probe.
So, it's just nice to have an updated one. I remember somebody said something though. It's like a more modern me. You know, I can really give myself it, like, because I still miss stuff, but I'm a little bit different. I'm more careful with what I do when I'm playing games now. Like I try to be more into the story. Like it's not that I wouldn't be before, but you know, being a young guy, like it's like back then, you worry about just kind of doing. You're immature. You know, you make the immature joke and things like that. So. You know, it's just nice to have an adult perspective.
Launching probe.
I remember I saw a comment I had the other day. Someone's like, wow, Dan has really changed, with a sad face. And I'm like, wait, you liked that guy? You know, that guy was immature. It's depleted. We're done here. Hold on a second. There was something there. Maybe I'm tripping. No, it might have been remnants of the old one. That thought crossed my mind, Maya. Honestly, it did. Just to see like how I've changed. And I've done that actually. I remember watching my original KOTOR Let's Play. Just like to see oh man, I cringed hard. Unfortunately, that series got royally screwed by a glitch on YouTube. The audio is really delayed, and I don't know where those videos are. And you can't fix it. It wasn't doing it. It was fine before. That's what was annoying. I wasn't getting the same problems. But I'm sure there is a way to fix it. But it's just gonna make watching it so much harder. You have to like play one and like play the audio at a certain time. I don't know. But anyway. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think. Alright, I think that's about it. Alright. So when we come back to this game, ladies and gentlemen, we'll jump to Omega. We'll probably recruit Morden and Zaid, because Zaid takes 2 seconds. I don't know if we'll have time for Archangel. We probably will. We'll probably be able to do Garrus as well across the board. I don't know. I really don't see a problem. We should be able to take care of Omega on the first time, you know, because the way this game is like sorted, it's like it's a linear open world. It's not so much. Actually, I wouldn't even say that. Each location is very linear. Whereas in Mass Effect 1, there was a little more open worldy to a degree. Actually, no, it was kind of the same thing, wasn't it? It was just more organized. So, anyway, we won't be back in this game until Tuesday. I know it's a bit of a wait, but it is a holiday on Monday for Canada, so I won't be here. But that's why I wanted to stream this tonight. At least get a bit of a start, tease you guys into it. That way we'll be ready to rock and roll when we come back. At least I gave you something to watch before we go into the weekend. We do have some more gameplay for you this weekend, though, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had a blast. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream if you did enjoy it. A little like goes a long way, so be sure to leave that like before you go. Comment what you thought, and hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'd love to have you guys come back for more content. Like I said, we're going to be having a Mass Effect month. All Mass Effect pretty much all the time. We'll probably do a few games here and there, but it's going to be mainly Mass Effect. So if you're into that kind of thing, be sure to come back, turn the bell on, hit that bell notification. Make sure you turn that to all so you don't miss out. Don't forget to like, follow my social media pages as well. Got a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and a Discord. Great way to get a hold of me. Outside of YouTube, you know, behind the scenes stuff, especially following on Discord if you join that server, because it's a great way to, you know, actually get notifications for videos and streams I put out. They work like all the time, whereas YouTube ones don't always, so I recommend joining that. Plus a good way to just message me, DM me really quick, so check that out with the link in the description. If you want to get a shirt or hoodie, link in the description. If you want to save 10% off a DX Racer like mine, link in the description. Make sure you use the promo code DANQ8000 at checkout. Also be sure to check out Bones Coffee. I drink it every day to get fueled up for the day. Absolutely delicious, always adding new flavors, and they got you covered no matter how you take your coffee. Link in the description for that. And finally, don't forget to check out the Team 8000 membership program. It does help out the page quite a lot. I have 2 tiers for you, a basic and a premium. For your money, you get some perks with that. Badges by your name, emojis to use in chat, exclusive videos and streams, priority in open lobbies. Premium members, you guys get a couple extra goodies. 20% off unique code to use in my merch store that's unique to you. And as well as entry in the monthly game giveaway. Coming up in June, I'm going to be giving away 3 games as opposed to the 1. So make sure you sign up for premium membership before June. So that way you can qualify and enter into the premium members only giveaway. Like I said, I'm doing 3 winners. The reason for that, we lost our membership. We lost our monetization over the last 3 months. You know, from end of January to the start of May. So it's back, and I want to make up for lost time. So make sure you get signed up for that. And yeah, and then you can win a free game. Like I said, if you win one game, it covers your membership for the entire year. And there's people who have won 2 to 3 games from being in a membership. So your odds are very good. So yeah, check it out if you're interested in that. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a great weekend. I cannot wait to come back to Mass Effect 2 on Tuesday. We'll get some more main missions going, especially going to Omega, one of my favorite planets in the in this game. So I look forward to that. But until then, have a great weekend, guys, and I hope to see you then. Take care. Peace.